Massive Comic Book Haul Part 1. It's geeking time! What is up, my friends? So yes, comic book haul. It's been a minute. People still gotta say that? It's been a minute? Anyways, it's been a long time since I've done a good old-fashioned comic book haul. Now, I got a lot of comics, like I said in the intro. So this is... The amount of comics I got, I could not just do in one video. The other reason, too, is because I still have to go pick up that second... the content for the second part. So I'm going to pick that up basically tomorrow. Well, at the time of filming this video. So, I have a big old stack of comics. I have some 2 graphic novels and some magazines that I wanted to show off to, and 2 collectibles. So, I'm going to go over all that in this video. Before I do so, though, oh my god, I haven't done this in a long time, so I gotta do this. I watched Weird, the Al Yankovic story. I highly recommend that film. It's actually become one of my favorite movies of the year. I loved it so much. It's so over the top and bonkers, it makes no sense. And that's exactly what they were going for. So kudos to them. I thought it was really good, especially the fact that I love Weird Al Yankovic. I highly recommend watching the movie. It's really good. The other thing is that I finally took the time to binge Stranger Things. And I have completed the first 3 seasons. So now I'm about to start watching season 4. And holy is that a good show. I watched the first season, which was good, and then it was a little tough to get through the second season for me. I'm not sure why. But third season, holy crap, I was like just drawn in. So I'm really excited to start watching season 4. And once that's done, I'm looking forward to seeing the final season. So that's what I've been up to with terms of watching recently. I've been also rewatching a lot of old cartoons, like Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Been starting to watch that again. I'm about to start watching Sailor Moon, the English dub, with my wife. And Thundercats! Love Thundercats! I need some more Thundercats in my life, especially collectibles. Been collecting a lot of He-Man and the Master of the Universe recently, so maybe the next focus, once I'm satisfied with that, is going to be some Thundercats collectibles. But lo and behold, I got some comics, I got some magazines, I got some collectibles, so I think we should stop talking about TV shows and movies. And let's get into a good old-fashioned Boomer's Haul. Yeah. Alright, I've got my Flash t-shirt on here. I know. I keep talking about that Flash TV series and that... Well, I keep talking about it. I mentioned it in the Odd Town Hall. That it's hard to get through, and I have not caught up yet on the Flash. And I'm on Season 8, and... I don't know. It's a good thing that I'm a fan of the character. Anyways, to start off, I got some magazines. As you guys know, I love Rue Morgue magazine. There's 2. One, well, I got the recent... Well, my camera's shaking all over the place. I'm so sorry. Let me remove this from near my camera so it doesn't shake anymore. I got the most recent edition, but there was 2 issues before the Halloween issue that I did not show off, so I figured I'd take the time to show that off to you guys. So first of all, I'm not sure if I showed this off. This is the May-June issue of Rue Morgue magazine with Psychic Children. I still have not seen Firestarter. Children of the Damned? I'm not sure what that is. I do apologize. And of course, 11 from Stranger Things. Like I mentioned, I've been watching Stranger Things. I love getting the Rue Morgue magazines. They're really cool. I'm flipping through here and you guys can't see anything, so it's basically what it looks like on the inside. I mean, go pick up the magazines for yourselves. That's all I can really say, because there's a lot of fun, good stuff inside the issues. And it's just a blast to read these magazines. It's kind of like the Canadian equivalent to me of Fangoria. That's what Rue Morgue serves its purpose as. And there's always a lot of ads and everything. So, yeah, so that's the May-June issue of Rue Morgue. We'll set that down. And then I have the July-August edition of Rue Morgue. With on the cover is the Mortuary's Assistance, which I really want to play this game. I have yet to play it. It looks so fun. But yeah, I mean, again, not too much going that I can show you. You really need to read the magazine itself to really get into it. It's like I said, it's a blast to read these things. That's actually really cool. Right there. I still gotta watch that Hellraiser film. I heard it's not bad, so I want to check it out. Hopefully it's better than the... there you go, that's the Mortuary System. Hopefully it's better than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix movie. I really did not like that movie whatsoever, so... Yeah, so really cool, and I think... yeah. The most recent issue of Rue Morgue magazine. This is the November-December issue, so it's the final year. This brings me to my total. I started collecting Rue Morgue this year, 2022, and I've not missed a beat at all this year for any of the issues, so I'm up to date for this year of 2022. I mean, the past years, it's a shit show for me. I mean, oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at that! Jerry Only! Love that! I get to read the issue, so this is my first time going over it with you guys. There if you want to subscribe. So I really highly suggest getting a subscription. I know that I like to mention him a lot because he's probably my favorite YouTube channel, but Review Spot, I know often when he gets his BAM box. I don't know if they still do it, but often when he gets the BAM box, he gets the BAM Horror box. He will get Rue Morgue with it. Now, I'm not sure if it still does it anymore, but there's some holiday season merchandise, so I'm fairly certain this video will be up for the holidays, so you'll be able to see all that goodies. Let me just flip through this quickly some more. So yeah, just basically all this good stuff inside the brand new issue. It's been 25 years of Rue Morgue, and as a new subscriber, a new fan, I say happy 25th anniversary Rue Morgue, and I'm looking forward to next year and seeing what they have to offer. So yeah, that's all the Rue Morgues that I forgot to show off to you guys for this past year. Alright, I think next what I have, I gotta put these down. Next what I have are some graphic novels. One of the graphic novels I got from Dollarama. I think I showed it off in a short, but I forgot to show you guys my out of town haul because I forgot to show some stuff. After that, everything else is from the comic book shop. So we're not going to be heading into much stuff that I forgot to show you after that. So this is the Power Rangers Justice League. I read it when I went on my honeymoon. I brought it with me because we bought some comics to read when we were just relaxing. It was really nice where we went, and I really wanted to grab this one when I saw it at the Dollarama. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab that to read it. So let me show you this on the inside quickly. I know there was a lot of hype around the book when it first came out, and I know that people were super excited to get their hands on it. I believe I have well, actually, you know what? You'll see later on. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. So, I personally thought that it was good. It wasn't my favorite story. I have yet to read Power Rangers Ninja Turtles. I heard that one's pretty good. But I just thought that Power Rangers Justice League was okay. Lord Zedd teams up with Brainiac, and they try to conquer Angel Grove and the rest of the world, so... standard, it's like a Power Rangers episode, but, with Justice League involved, so... Honestly, it's okay. I got it for my collection because I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, you guys know that. But beyond that, it's just a good book. Don't go pay full price for it. If you can pick it up for $4 or $5 from your dollar store, that's when I would say to pick it up then. But on to a book that I'm looking forward to reading. Put that one down. This is from the comic book shop I ordered this and they got it for me. So this is Iron Maiden, The Legacy of the Beast. Love Iron Maiden, one of my favorite heavy metal bands of all time. Heavy metal and electro and some indie rock. Those are my favorite genres of music. I also love punk music, but there's not enough punk nowadays. But I mean, I'm a metalhead. When it comes down to it, that's my bread and butter when it comes to music. And I'm really excited to read this. I believe that this was released by Heavy Metal Magazine anyway, so that's really cool. It's a cool photo on the back. And the artwork in here looks absolutely awesome, okay? I am excited to get my hands, rip into this graphic novel because, well, I haven't played the game, but it's based on the video game. And I heard that the video game is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't really heard too much about it. It all starts off, too, with a foreword from the lead singer, Bruce Dickinson, which is crazy. And at the back, some more Eddie back there. Yeah, a really cool-looking graphic novel. And some covers the back. Yeah, well worth the was it 1666. Well worth the money, and yeah, I can't wait to read this.
Metal. Heavy Metal. Rated R. This weekend, check newspapers for a midnight metal theater near you.
Alright, I got some collectibles. I know I usually do those last, but I don't know, these collectibles they're cool, but it's all about the comics for this video, so that's why I'm doing the collectibles right now. So first things first is I got this Mighty Mugs, G.I. Joe Mighty Mugs of Destro. That's really cool. Basically, this is what would, like, Hasbro beat Funko by trying to find the date on this thing. Doesn't really say. Oh well, I think it was like mid-2000s. Anyways, Hasbro. This was basically what the Funko Pop was originally, the Mighty Mugs. Oh, maybe I see it here, the date. 2008. It says it on the side. I don't know if you can see that, but 2008. And Pops didn't come out until 2010 or 2011, something like that. So that's what the original vinyl figure, the modern vinyl figure like these wore. Really cool. And in the set you have Storm Shadow, you've got Cobra Commander, Duke, Snake Eyes, and the Baroness. So love to get my hands on those. I have a Mighty Mugs of Grimlock and of Starscream. So I always thought these things were really neat. And I'm not sure why they stopped making them, but no, nonetheless, really cool to have in the collection. And then the other collectible that I got was this Rocky Balboa Pop. And I'm not going to unbox him and show him off because I already did a short of that. You can go check that out. I unboxed him and showed him off. But there's Rocky Balboa. And there is also Apollo Creed on the line. Spoiler, I have another Rocky Pop coming. So spoiler on that. The comic shop that I went to, I had asked him to get me the Funko Shop exclusive Rocky Pop in the with the belt. And he kept telling me, I'll get it, but I guess he wasn't able to get it, so it's alright. Got Rocky Balboa, and like I said, I'm getting another Rocky Pop to go with him, spoiler, so yeah, really cool thing. I really love this Pop a lot, and I love the Rocky movie, so. Alright, now comes the big stack of comics. Saw the thumbnail. There's the stack. I know I showed some friends this stack and they're like, holy crap, that's a lot of comics. And I was like, yeah, that's a little too many comics. I didn't realize how many I had. So, a lot of new stuff. And there's, I think, if I look down the pile, there's some old stuff too. So I always like to start with the new stuff and then I go to the old stuff. So without any further ado, here's the stack. Let's get into it. Alright, put that down. It's heavy as hell. So first things first, we've got Evil Ernie, issue number 1 by Dynamite, Chaos Dynamite. I did ask for the Brett Booth cover, but this was the cover I was given. So it's an alright cover, but I am interested in reading it for the story, so cool. So we got Evil Ernie number 1. Then next up, whoops, we've got Evil Ernie issue number 2. I like that Nirvana Nevermind homage right there. That's pretty cool. And then we've got Evil Ernie, issue number 3. Odd cover. Riding his bike. And then to round off, I have Evil Ernie, issue number 4. That's pretty cool. Enjoy that, excuse my language.
And there is nothing I desire more than ending your wretched existence.
Is that so?
I wasn't thinking when I did this, when I planned on doing this thing, so whatever. Continuing on my Beast Wars comics, however I did put a stop to it, so I'm gonna get some more Beast Wars in the next haul, but I did put a stop to it because it's just too much to follow, and it's alright, the story, but whatever. I get it for the nostalgia purpose of Beast Wars, so this is issue number 9. So that's really cool. And then we have issue number 10. So yes, there's a sequence going on here. Issue number 10. And I've got issue number 11, I believe. I don't know what's going on. The sticker, the price stickers that were on there, leaves some residue. I tried my best to take them off, but it still leaves some sticky residue. I don't know why. That's Beast Wars number 11. Moving along, we've got Beast Wars number 12. This is actually a pretty cool cover. I like that a lot. So that's neat. There's Beast Wars number 13. So for now, that's the end of this run on 13 issues. Unlucky number to end on, but still, that's pretty cool.
Gigantic gorilla Optimus Primal transforms with double cannons firing. T-Rex Megatron transforms with pulverizing claw and twin missile launchers. Each sold separately.
So the rest of the modern comics are all going to be a Spawn run, all from like just Spawn's universe in total. So let's get into it. We've got King Spawn number 4. It's a neat cover. Yeah. King Spawn number 5. Another good looking cover. And we got King Spawn number 6. That's pretty neat. Kind of looks like painting. I like that a lot. And then we got King Spawn number 7. I believe that's the, is that the Raven Spawn? I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Raven Spawn. Really sick. That's cool. And we've got, stick together. Last one we got is King Spawn number 8. And King Spawn is a fantastic series, so don't sleep on King Spawn. It's really good. Alright, further Spawn. We've got Scorched number 1. Jessica Priest as She-Spawn. So that's cool. I believe it's kind of like a bigger, yeah, it's a thicker issue, so that's cool. So that's Scorched number 1. We got Scorched. Did I miss an issue? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm pulling them out of sequence. Scorched number 2 with the Redeemer. Love this character. So that's really awesome. And then we have Scorched number 3 to end off this line. And it's a cool cover. But if you saw my Spawn Hunter contest winning, I got Scorched number 3, but the McFarlane Jim Lee X-Men cover homage. So that's really cool. So now I got the regular cover of Scorched number 3 and the variant edition, which is really awesome to have in the collection.
It's a little early for Halloween.
I'm moving into Gunslinger Spawn territory, and I'm going to be very honest with you. There might be a couple in here that I'm not sure if I showed off, so that's why that's in this pile. So I'm not sure if I did show them or not, but I'm certain I did show off this number 1 before, but I'll just go again and show it. And we've got Gunslinger Spawn number 1, which is a really awesome Brett Booth cover. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Brett Booth. So his artwork is really awesome, Brett Booth. I really like it, especially his work on Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn. And then we've got Gunslinger Spawn number 2, which is again a really nice cover by Brett Booth. Is that Brett Booth? Yeah, it's Brett Booth again. It's a really nice cover. We've got, moving along, there's Gunslinger Spawn number 3. Another awesome cover. The Gunslinger Spawns have really great covers, to be honest with you. Then I've got Gunslinger Spawn number 4, which is an amazing cover with the Violator on it. That's really sick. And then to round off what I have at the moment currently of Gunslinger Spawn is this really, as I like to call it, sexy cover. Gunslinger Spawn number 5. Really love that cover. It's super nice. And finally in the modern, we've got the regular Spawn run. So here we go. Because, you know, I always get myself some Spawns. So this is Spawn number 323. It's a cool cover. I always try to get the variants, but I never can get them. I don't know if it's the shop that I got them from, they can't get them, but whatever. I'm still happy to read the stories, so. And then there's Spawn number 324. It's actually a really nice cover. That's cool. And then there's Spawn 325. Thought I said 325 for the last one. That was 324. This is 325. So we got the Ninja Spawn. And we've got Spawn 326. Again, with She-Spawn on the cover. Really cool. And then to round off the Spawn run, this is Spawn issue number 327. So at the moment, I'm not really up to date with the Spawn comics because I still have a few stuff to pick up, and I did put a hiatus on my comics. I guess about a few weeks before I got married and went on my honeymoon, so had to put funds more into that stuff. So, but I do have another haul coming up, so we'll have some more modern comics coming in the second part of this.
Out of the shadows of a fearful city rises Spawn. Infinite powers are yours. Enemies are everywhere. It's over 40 stages straight from the hit comic Todd McFarlane's Spawn, the video game.
But now, after all those modern comics, I have these right here, and these are older comics. Whenever I go to the shop, I love to pick up some older comics because I love to get the newer comics to read the stories, but I also love the older comics because it's stuff that I like to backtrack on that I didn't have in my collection necessarily growing up or when it was first released. So I like to backtrack and get older issues or back issues so I can either read those stories or have them in my collection. So there's no exception. So right off the bat, this is from Wildstorm Comics, back when that was a thing. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre Raising Cain #1. I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of my favorite horror movies ever made. Then there is, well, it's kind of a sequence here. This is the set. So we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre Raising Cain #2. That split skull right there. That's kind of gnarly. And then finally we've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Raising Cain #3 with a really nice painting looking artwork on the cover. Oh, that menacing Leatherface right there. And I believe this is based off of it was released in 2008, but it's based off the 2003 remake movie, which I actually really did like that movie. I consider that to be one of the better horror movie remakes. These next ones are fun. This is a set of 3, and this is some early, except for the third book, the first 2 books are some early Todd McFarlane work, which is really, really awesome. So this is 1 of 3, Invasion, Book 1, The Alien Alliance, with Todd McFarlane artwork. That's really awesome. I've always thought this cover was really cool, so I'm glad to have it in my collection. And then we've got Invasion, Book 2, Battleground Earth. So there's all the superheroes. It's really neat. And it came as a set, so I know that the first 2 books are McFarlane, but this is not McFarlane. However, you know, I had to get the whole set. So Invasion Book 3, World Without Heroes. Not the biggest Superman fan, but I mean, look, everybody else on the cover. Like, you got my boy. Who have you got in here that I do absolutely adore? And I can tell you, look, you've got Green Lantern, you've got Hawkman, and you've got Dr. Fate. So, and you've got Martian Manhunter. So it's all in all a great cover. Really like this a lot. So that's a lot of fun to have this in my set now.
Straight from the comic book.
Get Spawn!
It's Spawn.
Vertebreaker! Spawn, look out!
Battling evildoers everywhere.
Roar! Go, Spawn!
Live the adventure with Spawn.
This next one is actually something my wife bought me for my birthday, so this is really cool. I was really happy about this. This is Kiss Psycho Circus #28. I'm still trying to find Kiss Psycho Circus issues. I have it specifically written down which issues I'm missing, so hopefully next time I go to the comic book shop, and I know there's one comic book shop that has the Kiss Psycho Circus comics. Not all of them, but they have a few of them, so hopefully next time I go to that shop, I can get my hands on what they have. Because I really do find that Kiss Psycho Circus was a really fun run. It wasn't like the best or anything, but it was just fun because of the artwork, the story was bonkers, and as a Kiss fan, like anything Kiss that I can get my hands on is always cool as well, so.
First there was Kiss, then Hotter Than Hell, then Dressed to Kill, The Fire, The Frenzy, The Fantastic Rise of the Kiss Army. The 3 albums that caused a rock revolution are now specially priced in a historic 3-record set with an exclusive Kiss history book and more. Kiss, the originals. Get yours today.
And we're gonna end on some Power Rangers comic books, if that's okay with you guys. I know I wore my Flash t-shirt and I didn't really have any Flash comics, which is weird. I mean, except for the Power Rangers Justice League Flash is in there. This issue right here, that's why I said, you know, we'll get to that later. This is Justice League Power Rangers #1. This is a variant cover. Like I said, the story was okay. I I wouldn't say that I highly recommend it. I would say check it out if you can find it at your dollar store. If not, if you can read it online, go ahead. It's not the best story, and by the time that the book was over, they were kind of hinting at a sequel, which never came to be. And I really hate when they sequel bait and then nothing comes of it, so... But yeah, this is a variant cover of Justice League Power Rangers #1. It's got the Black Ranger and the Flash on it. This was my favorite variant cover out of all of them. The reason why is because I love the Black Ranger, I love the Flash. I do love the Green Ranger, but his cover came with Superman, and I'm not a fan of Superman. Like, no disrespect to anybody who is a fan of Superman. It's just that he's not my bread and butter. I have friends who like Superman, you know? Spoonie Bard loves Superman, so it's just for me, he's not my thing. So, and plus, on top of it, I found this was probably the nicest variant cover that they had in the Power Rangers Justice League #1 set. So I really had to grab that for my collection. Yeah, it's really nice. I actually think I might frame it and put it up on the wall because that's how nice this cover is. And then finally, we got some old Power Rangers comics from the 90s. So, yeah, I don't have issue #1. I'm going to have to try and find that issue #1 if I can. But the comic book shop I went to only had issues number 2 and 3. So this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Saga #2. So you got Tommy, the Green Ranger, on the cover. So really neat. Really neat. It's from the 90s, so... growing up, I never had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic book, so now in my ripe old age of 36, not that old, what? I'm trying to find the old Power Rangers comics when I can, and when I do, I jump on it because, like I said, growing up, I never was able to get, my parents never got me the Power Rangers comics growing up, so now when I do find the old Power Rangers comics from the 90s, Mighty Morphin, I don't even hesitate. That's like, I grab it. So there's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Saga #3. So yeah, I definitely want to find issue #1. I'm not sure if there's more in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Saga line. I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about this storyline. But I definitely want to get issue #1. But I like the fact that there you go, you got Zed and Rita fighting, and there's the Rangers without their helmets on. So yeah, really cool book. But it's the last one that's actually the coolest from the old Power Ranger comic haul. So put this to the side. I don't want to wave that around. And so finally, to round off this comic book haul part 1, this is, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic series. Those were by Hamilton Comics, and so is this. And this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue #4. I have issue #1. And the rest of the issues I basically have in the Power Rangers Archive graphic novel. I mean, if I could find the other comics individually, I would love to get my hands on them. But most notably, I had to grab this one. So this is issue #4 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Hamilton Comics. And the reason why... this is a key comic, technically a key comic. And the reason why it's a key comic is because this is the first appearance in comic book form of the White Ranger. When Hamilton released the comics, the White Ranger was already introduced into the fold. So that was back in 1994 or 95. And that's when Hamilton started releasing these comics. The comics later on went to Marvel Comics. But yeah, the White Ranger makes his first appearance in comic book format in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #4 by Hamilton Comics. So really cool to have found this and added this to my collection. As you know, I'm a big Power Rangers fan. That's one of my biggest things that I collect. So yeah, to have this key issue in the collection was... I couldn't pass up on it. You know, I had to grab that because it was just too awesome to say no to.
This is Zordon calling the Power Rangers. Beware, Rita Repulsa and her evil henchmen are out to destroy all of you in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Super NES. Fight your way through 7 incredible levels of non-stop action. To win, you'll have to morph into a Power Ranger and overcome obstacles. Swim through underground waterways, crawl through dark caverns, even do battle as the mighty Megazord. Kick it! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers video game for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System from Bandai.
All right, that's it. That's all the comics. That's all the comics. Those are the Rue Morgue magazines, the graphic novels, the collectibles. That was a lot, and I still have more coming. So like I said, at the time of this filming, I'm going tomorrow to pick up the rest of that stuff. So expect that video in the coming week or so, because yeah, I just have so many of them that I need to get out of the way to film that. So let me know down below what you guys thought of all the comic books in this haul. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys.
His face, a mask of courage. Who are you? His armor,
Awesome hardware.
a living weapon. His mission, a fight for justice. Backup hero. His name, Spawn.
Let's get it over with.
You've been violated, girly rat.
Spawn. PG-13 and R-rated director's cut.
Okay, I don't want to take up any more time than I have to from you guys. You probably have a busy day, or you probably just stumbled on my video for fun and was like, yo guys, stop rambling, show me your comics, and let me get out of here. If you did stick around and watch the whole entire video, guys, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys giving me the views and liking my videos when you do. I make stupid stuff. I make stupid quick content. I'm not serious with the things that I make. And when you guys watch it, you guys tell me you genuinely like it, it really, really, you know, brings happiness to me to know that some of you guys out there really do enjoy my content and enjoy seeing me being a goofball with all the ridiculous stuff that I'm doing. I'm going to let you guys go, get out of here. I got to go too. I got some stuff to do on my end anyways. Oh boy, I'll be back again with some more videos. Keep checking back with the channel. Like I said, I'm trying to put up more content for you guys, and I want to do some holiday stuff for you guys. I didn't really get to do the Halloween stuff that I wanted to, but hopefully I could do some holiday stuff, you know. That'd be fun. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll let you guys go. And as always, guys, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Laters!